What's up, Pirates? It's Ray Talks here. Today, as you can see on the screen, we have a gameplay video. It's going to be a Katakuri versus Zoro. And then our Zoro is going to be first. Our Katakuri is going to be second. Yes, I'm the one playing Katakuri. And then my brother is on the Zoro with the beautiful alt art there. We're going to go ahead and start this off. So turn one, he opts to go for a Izo. Obviously, Zoros have, plenty of options. So he goes Zoro into... Or he goes Izo into Whitebeard. Grabs that Whitebeard one of. And then he passes it onto my turn. We go Pudding. Let's see what we end up taking here. We get the Strusen. So we do have the Strusen. Nice little 2K. It's always good to have extra counters in hand, especially when you don't see anything, but you can get a 2K there. Always better than nothing. I'll say it, always better than nothing. So now Zoro turn 2, 3 Dawn up. Maybe he goes for 5K swing, drops a Zoro rush. Okay, Izo. Yeah, no. Definitely you want to go more searchers here. So he goes Izo. Into a whiff. Into a whiff. That's rough. Okay, he whiffs the second Izo. And then he goes 7 at life. We're going to go ahead and take that. No trigger. Katakuri, come on. You know we want the 5 out of 5 triggers every time. So he passes it on to me. It is now my turn 2. We're going to go ahead and see what we do here. Yeah, we're going to do the patented swing 7K at leader. Look at my top life. We're going to decide if we want to keep it there. You know what? We're going to keep it up top, and then we're going to go ahead and let my opponent take his life. No trigger. Drop a Pero for 3 Dawn. That is the patented turn 2 for Zoro going second. Zoro for Katakuri going second. So things are looking up for me. Now we're going into Zoro turn 3. So turn 3, he has 5 Dawn up. So he swung 5 at leader. Lets you know instantly that he's just going to drop a drop 6K body Marco, KOing my Pudding. And so we got a trigger off life. We got rid of a cracker to play the cracker. And as we predicted, the Marco KOs our Pudding. So we are now at turn 3. It is our turn. We're at 6 Dawn. We are at 6 Dawn, and let's go ahead and see what we're about to do. So we opt to go. Since we're at 3 life, we can use our cracker ability. So we're going to go ahead and get the extra 1K off the 1 Dawn. A double leader ability. So we're going to swing for 7. And our opponent is going to opt to take it. He gets a Fire Fist at a trigger. And the second does not hit no trigger. So I will use my Sparrow's ability. And we will find a 2K counter. Like I said, never enough. You can never have enough 2K counters. And then we're just going to go ahead and go 5 at life here, because then we're going to go ahead and drop the Shirahoshi for 5 Dawn. Setting up our 8-drop Katakuri turn. Next turn, which is huge for momentum and cycling out dead cards out of our hand. Especially when our hand is so large, we tend to have a lot of dead cards. So as you can see, I get rid of a 7-drop Mom. And then I also get rid of a 10-drop Mom. So 2 dead cards, no counters. Pass turn there. Now we're going to go to our Zoro. It is going to be his turn 4. He is going to be at 9 Dawn. His turn 4 at 7 Dawn. Turn 4 at 7 Dawn. So he's going to go ahead and swing 7 at the cracker, and we're just going to go ahead and take that. No need to counter out there, as he can swing again with his 6K Zoro leader. And then obviously buff up his Izos if needed to go ahead and continue to swing at the cracker. So I wouldn't have enough cards to block it out there. So it did his job. It got a double attack, put our opponent at 2 life. And so he is now going to swing 6 at lead. We're going to block for 2. Whenever we can block with 1 card, like for perfect value, you know, I tend to do it. And then so he Marcos our Shirahoshi, which kind of threw a wrench in our plans. One, because we were going to Shirahoshi to our top life and continue to cycle hand. So that was definitely messed up by him dropping that Marco, which was a good play on him. So now we're going to opt to go 5 at leader. 5 at leader lets the opponent know right away that we're going to be dropping an 8 drop. Because if it was a 7 drop, we would at least attach 1, swing 7. But since we are dropping an 8 drop, he knows what's coming. We're going to go ahead and drop that Katakuri. Our opponent guard points for 1. Does not want to get into that 1 range, that 10 mom range. I Katakuri the Marco to bottom life. Get rid of an extra 7k swing. Very crucial for where the board state is at and where my life is at and his. We're, you know, even on life. Pretty even on hand. Maybe I have a little more hand than him currently. So now we're going to turn 5. Zoro is up first at 9 Dawn. Let's go ahead and see what he's going to opt to do. So he's going to go Buggy into a Fire Fist. Buggy into Fire Fist. And then he's going to drop another Buggy. Let's go ahead and see what he searches on this one. And he goes for a Fiery Doll. Attaches 1 onto lead. Still has 6 Dawn up. He's going to use 2 to swing 5 at lead. We're going to go ahead and counter that out because we know 10 mom is coming. So we're going to use a cracker for a 1k counter. He's going to swing another 5 with Izo. Same thing. We're going to go ahead and counter out because we know that 10 mom is coming. We want to stay as healthy as possible. We still have a decent sized hand. So we'll go ahead and give him a 2k as we ran out of 1ks. And then we'll go ahead and take. No trigger. And then he swings 7 one more time. And we will block out for 8k. All right, now it is my turn 5, so I'm at the 10 done sweet spot. We're going to go ahead and clear board here, so we're going to swing 5 at the Izo. And then I'm afraid that he does have an event in hand, so if I swing 8k at Marco here, he can, you know, just trash the event or guard point. He does have 1 Dawn up, so we're going to opt to go for the Izo, get that board clear so he doesn't have an extra swing at life, and then we just 10 mom. 10 mom puts us at 3, puts him back at 2. So we're not in a bad spot. We have only a couple cards. We have 3 cards in hand. Our opponent has double that, it looks like, or at least 5. And so now it is turn 6. Zoro is up first. He is at his 10 Dawn finally. So the Zoro is going to go ahead and attach 1 onto his leader. He's going to go attach 1 to Buggy and swing 5k. We're going to go ahead and take that. We don't want to get rid of a 2k in hand, so we get lucky. We get a Shirahoshi off life. That's a beautiful trigger. And so now we can cycle out dead cards out of our hand and give us a lot more counter. It looks like I had more than 3 cards. It looks like I had 4 or 5 cards. So I'm at 5. So I had 4 cards prior to that. And so now with the Shirahoshi bumped up to 5 cards, and we cycled dead cards out of our hand. Waiting on what our opponent is going to do. Go Magra for 1, attach it on that 3k power to that buggy, and he's going to swing at a life. I'm going to go ahead and block out for 8k. He had swung 7 with his buggy. And then he swings another 7k at life. So we're going to go ahead and block that out for 9k total. So gave him 2 cards for it. We didn't have no 1k, but that's fine. He only has 1 leader swing left. He goes 2 for Fiery Doll, and he's going to go ahead and not swing at life. He's going to swing at my Katakuri, knowing I only have 1 card in hand. He just Fire Dolls, buffs up to 11k with that 1 extra Dawn. 4 from Fiery Doll, 1 on the Dawn. And then he taps 3, and he is going to play Zoro. Zoro goes 6k swing at life. And I get another Shirahoshi trigger, which is beautiful. That's an amazing card to trigger. It's going to allow me to stay in this game just a little more. We're going to go ahead and trash a Katakuri and a 1k counter Smoothie 4-drop. So 1 dead card and then a 1k. So Zoro is definitely favored at this moment in the match. He is definitely favored to win it. Being at 2 life and I'm at 1, he has a full board, which I can clear a couple of his units here. So we're gonna go ahead and see what we do. We end up going 12k at Zoro. That's a guarantee kill, and then we go 5 at Buggy. He lets it go, and then we 10 mom. 10 mom back up to 2. 2 life, and then we have 2 cards in hand. 2 cards in hand, 2 life, and he has 4 swings. 4 swings. So it's kind of hard to play around me having 2 cards with 4 swings because he needs 3 to hit, but I do have 2 cards in hand. Let's see how he opts to use the Dawn. So he's going to attach 1 onto leader. He's going to attach 1 onto the buggy and swing for 5k. I'm going to go ahead and give him a 1k counter. And now I am down to 1 card in hand. He goes 4, 5, 6, 7. He goes 7k with the Mog, attaching 5 Dawn, or attaching 4 Dawn. I take a no trigger, and then he goes another 7k. And so at this point, he has 4 Dawn up, right? I have 2 2Ks in hand. I have 2 2Ks in hand. You guys are about to see how it plays out. And boom, 1, 2, 3. We have exactly 3 2Ks. And my opponent really expected me to have a different card, but we play the casino. A casino lives another day. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I appreciate you guys. That is going to be the end of this gencon prep. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and comment down below if you saw any misplays or anything we could have done better. Thank you guys again. Ray Talks out. I'll see you guys on the next video. Remember, daily uploads, get your free content. Peace out.